Have you ever felt like, lately, life has become numb? You want to be productive, but your body just wants to lie down. You want to focus, but your fingers automatically start scrolling your phone. If this feels familiar, there is a good chance that you are not the problem. Your brain's dopamine system might be. Signs. Your dopamine system is out of balance. Be honest with yourself. Do you struggle to put your phone down, scrolling for hours without realizing it? Does your body constantly want to rest, while difficult tasks feel unusually heavy? Do you try to study but lose focus quickly and get bored? Do you lose motivation to exercise, even though you used to enjoy it? Do productive activities feel dull, as if there is no excitement anymore? If this sounds like you, it may mean one thing. Your brain's satisfaction threshold has become too high. Why everything feels empty? Imagine a stomach that is used to eating only junk food, high sugar, instant fat, fast, addictive flavors. Healthy food would suddenly feel boring. Your brain works the same way. What dopamine actually is. Many people misunderstand dopamine. Dopamine is not the happiness hormone. Dopamine is the motivation and drive hormone. It is the chemical that pushes you to move, to chase goals, and to work for rewards that are waiting ahead. The real problem: your brain cannot easily distinguish between two types of dopamine. Healthy dopamine, like studying, exercising, building something, or working toward a goal. And instant dopamine, like endless scrolling, video games, and short-form content. The problem is that instant dopamine is faster, it is stronger, and it requires almost no effort. The dangerous consequence: your brain becomes full of cheap dopamine. So when you face something difficult, studying feels like the reward is too far away. Exercise feels tiring and not immediately satisfying. Serious work feels heavy and boring. Your brain quickly suggests a shortcut. Why struggle? Just scroll. It feels good instantly. Over time, this slowly destroys three things: your motivation, your focus, and your long-term potential. This is not just an opinion. This idea is also discussed by Anna Lembke, a psychiatrist from Stanford. She explains that constant exposure to high dopamine stimulation, like social media and games, can lower our natural dopamine baseline, which means we need stronger and stronger stimulation just to feel normal. That is why simple activities stop feeling enjoyable. The solution: dopamine detox. A dopamine detox means intentionally allowing your brain to become bored. For about 24 hours, you stop consuming instant dopamine. No scrolling, no games, no passive entertainment. The goal is simple: reset your brain's reward system. Your brain needs to fast. When you stop consuming constant stimulation from your phone, television, and music, something interesting happens. Your dopamine receptors slowly regain sensitivity, your brain's balance begins to restore itself, and productive activities start to feel rewarding again. Step 1. Allow yourself to be bored. Sit down. No phone, no television, no music, no distractions. At first it may feel uncomfortable, but boredom is not your enemy. Boredom is the reset button of your brain. Step 2. Create a protocol. Many people fail the dopamine detox for one simple reason: they succeed in becoming bored, but they do not know what to do next. And a bored brain will always search for stimulation. If you do not guide it, it will return to scrolling. The basic rules of dopamine. Detox, pitaboton. Thursa. Remove or distance yourself from trigger applications. Second, change your phone wallpaper to a reminder. Something simple like, "No cheap dopamine today." Third, prepare a list of productive activities. For example, reading a book, light exercise, cooking your own meal, working on tasks you have been delaying. Whenever boredom appears, Immediately choose one activity from the list. The surprising effect. After some time, something surprising begins to happen. Satisfaction feels deeper. Productive activities start to feel enjoyable again. Your motivation slowly returns, not because you forced yourself, but because your brain has returned to its natural balance. A common misunderstanding. Dopamine detox does not mean you must eliminate happiness. It does not mean living a miserable life. And it is not about starving yourself of all pleasure. The real goal is much simpler. Replace passive consumption with active creation. The mindset you must have. This is where most people fail. They aim for perfection instead of progress. Remember this: you do not need to be perfect. You are allowed to make mistakes. If you accidentally open social media for 5 minutes, that does not mean you failed. Just return to the detox. Do not let one small mistake destroy the entire effort. The reward. After 24 hours. If you do this correctly, you may begin to notice powerful changes. Your energy begins to return. Your focus becomes sharper. Your body becomes more willing to work. Difficult tasks start to feel lighter. Your brain is no longer hungry for meaningless entertainment. Instead, it becomes hungry for challenge and achievement. The final truth. If your life feels stuck right now, it may not be because you are lazy, and it may not be because you are not smart enough. Sometimes the real problem is much simpler. You have been feeling pleasure too often, without effort. Now the choice is yours. Continue feeding your brain cheap dopamine, or take control of your life again. Reset your brain and reclaim your potential.